Hello, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. We have all the time in the world, but our deaths are permanent. And we're going to continue with Sorcerer the Brill. Apparently that was her name. You may recall it showed as a blank when we created the character, and I tried to name her Boris because it just seemed like an inappropriate name. And who doesn't like inappropriate names? But she's actually called Sorcerer the Brill. I'm not entirely sure what Brill means in this context. I, being a child of the 80s, just think of it as that very retro exclamation of superlative. Wow, she's Brill! Let's press on. Whether she's Brill or not, she is a level 4 White Witch. Oh yeah, that's right, she's also high. I'd forgotten. Okay. I mean, this isn't just high though, this is completely battered. When the entire world looks like brightly coloured shapes, you're just completely fucked. Alright, so killing the shapes. Going to ignore the chainmail. Yeah, easy enemies, not a big problem. What have we got on us? We've got some robes, we've got some gloves. I'd like to ID some of this stuff. I'd like to try on some of the gloves. Maybe that other robe, and definitely these items of jewellery. That would be very worthwhile, but at the moment I don't have any way to do so. What are you? Could be my pet, I guess. Apparently it killed itself? Alright, let's have a rest while we're here. No? Is there another enemy approaching? Is that it? Don't know. Just won't let me sleep. Oh well. Okay, so we've got some enemies down there. Let's blast some stuff with our lightning. And keep blasting it. There we go. Level up. Which gave us some health back. Much needed. Okay. We already have maximum wizardry. We could go with magic precision. We could go with first aid. Gastronomy. I'm going to go with literacy for the book reading ability, although I seem to recall we don't actually have any books at the moment. Gem identified as a firestone. A couple of people have pointed out that when one of my characters exploded a couple of videos ago, it was because an enemy was killed and dropped a firestone that then blew up. Okay, so I'm going to try reading this scroll. Magic mapping. Don't really care, but fine, whatever. Okay, locked chest, but I'll kick it until it opens. And we have another firestone, red gem. So firestones, if I'm thinking of the correct thing, basically serve as a grenade. So they could be very much worth knowing about if I come up against a tough enemy. Let's read this scroll. Teleport scroll, of course. Alright, you can just go. Picked up some cash and some innards. Kobold Lord innards. Might as well eat those. Oh, made me feel sick. Ah, balls on a stick. Alright. Brown mould goo. Oh, wow. Okay. Looking at the messages, my leather gloves spontaneously caught fire, which then set fire to a scroll, and between them they presumably ignited the firestone that I was carrying. I think, if I ever find a firestone again, the first thing I'm going to do is throw it away from me. Clearly they're just a bane, they're not even worth trying to carry. Died from a cursed firestone used by a dying silver cylinder-shaped acid blob, apparently. Alright, so the gloves were nothing special. The mittens were gauntlets fumbling. Brown robe was cursed. The gems were mostly nothing of note, pretty much just the firestone. Cursed lamp. So if I'd come into a dark room, I would have been stuck with one of those, glued to my hand. Those were both cursed. Yeah. Uncursed scroll of identify could have been handy, but I feel like there's nothing that would have swung the run there. So, let's go again. I think I've had my fill of white witches in the last couple of episodes. What do we reckon? Let's try Huntsman. Let's go Robin Hood here. Dexterity 16 could be better, but hopefully it's adequate. And his other stats are decent. So let's go with him. Iself the Enforcer. Here we go. Alright. Let's kick this open and get some stuff out. Bubbly Potion, Curved Wand, Odd-Lengthed Sword. I'm not sure if kicking chests in this will damage the contents. There are other games where that is the case. But I've never knowingly seen damaged contents from kicked open chests in WazHack. Alright, let's bash them with the bow. Put them down. Come on, Kobold. Alright, the apple is definitely going to be worth having. Spear. Don't think I've seen a spear for a while. Anyway, let's eat the goblin innards. I was hanging on to the apple in case they poisoned me, but we're okay. Let's rest to get our health back. And I think I'm going to take the spear simply for novelty value. I'm actually not sure I've ever seen a spear in this game. Oh, crap! So many enemies. Right, you get back. Alright. And our dog did some good work there. Any food on the floor? No. No. I'll take the leather suit, but obviously I'm not going to just put it on in case it's something absolutely horrific. I've learnt some lessons from my extensive playing of WazHack. Well, I say extensive. Of course, by some standards it's not extensive at all. Okay. I've been thinking about buying and let's playing Volgar the Viking. That's just come out recently on Steam, and people seem to be speaking very highly of it. The thing is, though, it's supposedly very difficult, and while I'm not averse to difficult games, I find that a lot of difficult games make themselves difficult in bad ways. I mean, the Mega Man games, for instance, I don't get why they're so highly regarded, because as far as I'm concerned, they use cheap, bad design. But that's an argument I've had many times, and I seem to be one of only about 3 people in the world who hold that opinion. Alright, so let's take the carrot. Yeah, where I was going with that was, if any of you have played Volgar the Viking and have thoughts on it, by all means let me know, because I'm not entirely sure what to make of it. People seem to like it, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything with my taste in games. Okay. Puppy's gonna kill this thing. Might as well help him out. And a wand and a scroll. Okay, let's not eat, but read some of these scrolls. Scroll of Enchant Weapon, so our bow is now up to +0 by the looks of it, which means it was a -1 bow before. Oh no, it's become a +1 bow. It was a +0 bow, so that's alright. And this one, Scroll of Identify. Oh, it was a blessed one, so everything's been identified. I do like those. So let's see what all our stuff is then. Our boots are normal boots. Those are pretty much just normal boots as well. I will swap those over and see if the elven boots are any better statistically than our low boots. I reckon the studded leather is probably better than the bog standard leather. The gems are mostly just glass, though there is a ruby worth selling. Ah, Ring of Gain Constitution, definitely worth wearing. Potion of Paralysis, Bottle of Holy Water, Monster Detection, Remove Curse. I don't think we have anything cursed at the moment. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's firstly put on the Ring of Gain Constitution. And then I'll try swapping around my armour for the studded armour. Yep, it is slightly better. And I'll do the same thing with the boots, which are the same, but the elven ones look ridiculous. So I'm going to go back to my low boots. Okay. You would have thought that elven boots would be better, but I suppose elves in the world of WazHack aren't particularly known for their... I don't know, what's that called? Garment manufacture? Shite! God damn it! Ugh. Alright, well, we'd already identified that. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Let's be a Valkyrie. The Valkyrie gave us our best run to date. And she's a relatively tanky character class. Very poor constitution on this one, though. So I don't usually tweak the stats, but I am going to lower charisma and bump up constitution. There we go. And we're going to be Kriya the Fallen. Let's do this. So in this video so far, we've had a magic user, we've had an archer, and now we've got a melee class. I favour the Valkyrie over the knight. Might as well take the mushrooms, frankly. I favour the Valkyrie over the knight, basically because she seems a little more practical. She starts off with a shield, and I feel like she has a better selection of skills than the knight does. So, of the two melee classes, I feel like she's the one who's more likely to succeed. And of course, we have seen that with our most successful run to date. Oh, so very long ago. Alright. Visored Helm. Someone mentioned only today that visored helms are usually pretty good. I will take the bow, and I'll take the visored helm. Apparently it's cursed, so not going to put it on just yet, but I will take it and hold out for a remove curse scroll or something to that effect. I wonder if pouring holy water on an item would uncurse it. Probably not, but I don't know what else you use holy water for. Possibly I've just never got far enough to discover whatever you'd use it on. Okay. Die, rat, die! Not getting much food so far. Yeah. I don't think we've got any, have we? Oh yeah, we've got the mushrooms. Well, I'm not looking forward to relying on those for my sustenance, given their proclivity for causing hallucinations. Okay, nothing down here. Get away. Alright, he's growling at the things the goblin's carrying. Oh, I didn't want to pick up a cursed dagger. I was hoping to pick up some goblin meat. Alright, let's get rid of those two crappy items. And we'll go back down the other ladder. Oh, shit! Shit on a stick! And poke something with it. Oh, God. Alright, alright. Here we go. One more. Alright, well, since we've done the melee class, we've done the wizardy witchy class, we've done the archery class, let's go with the sorcerer. Bendru the Sinister. Alright. I can't remember how sorcerers work, so we'll have a quick look through the inventory, see what we've got. A shit ton of potions, all of which are identified. So we've got healing, fruit juice, more healing, mana, oil, paralysis, restore ability, sickness, sleeping. So we have some offensive potions, some restorative potions, and one or two that are basically useless. Okay, do we have any magic? No. Do we have any books or anything? No. Alright, so we just start off with a pocket full of potions. Could be worse. But because we have only potions and not magic, we're going to have to rely entirely on bashing stuff with our stick. Didn't we just pick up a scroll? Oh, blank scroll. Right. Okay, I guess let's throw a potion of oil at him. Might have an effect. The kobold picked up the scroll! That's my scroll! Come on, kitten, help me out here. Okay. I'm going to have to throw another potion. I think I'll use something a little more practical this time. Potion of sleeping. And then the kitten killed him while he was asleep. Killed in your sleep by a kitten. Alright. I don't have an apple to cure myself of eating innards, so I'm quite cautious about doing so. Alright. Going to have to use another potion. Potion of sickness for this guy. Hopefully I can take the rat out with just my stick. Or the kitten can. Come on. Stick and kitten combo. Come on. Here we go. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, kitten. Help me out. Alright. Well, I'd better quaff a healing potion, I guess. Come on. God, this has been rough. This seems like one of the tougher starting character classes, I have to say. Let's read the scrolls that we picked up. Enchant weapon, so we've got a better stick. Scroll of fire! Almost killed us, and I think it's probably set fire to our other scrolls. Yeah, that one. So we'd better drop that. I don't know if it would continue burning and harm us, but I have seen that in other games. Most notably, recently, a work-in-progress roguelike called Zagadka, I think? Something like that. Can you read a burnt scroll? Let's have a go. Identify. So, I can identify this other scroll. Create monster. Don't want that. And what about the sky blue potion? Full healing! Wow, don't see many of those around. And the gem. Worthless glass. Oh, we've still got more identify. Okay, the black potion, I guess. Cursed potion of ink. Cool, right, fine. Let's eat the innards. I know I was risking poison there, but I didn't have much choice. It was the only food I possessed. Okay. Shield might not be a great idea for a magic user. Let's sleep to get some health back. I will pick up the shield. And you know what? It could be cursed, but what the hell? The large shield would tangle in your robe. Okay. So I'm just not dressed for shield use. That's new. Alright. Don't feel too bad about this thing. That's not a big deal. Feeling the lack of food. Have we got anything we could chuck at this guy? Paralysis, I suppose. I think we missed him. No, we did hit him. Let's kill him. And the goblin. Okay. I'm surprised that we've managed to get this far. Just beating stuff with our stick. Let's eat some more innards. We do have an apple now in case we get poisoned. Rest until healed, yes. There we go. Don't want the tub of lard. That's what it is every single time I see one of those tubs. Scroll of fire. Well, I don't want to read that because it'll just start a fire. I wonder if you can throw it at things. No. Alright, let's chuck the potion of ink at this git. And then smack him down. Yeah. Seriously, for someone who's supposedly made a professional career choice to go into magic for a living, you use very little magic. And really, I think the fact that this guy starts out with a load of potions would make him more an alchemist than a sorcerer, but never mind. Let's not quibble over terminology, let's read instead. Nothing happens. I'm also stuck with this scroll of create monster, which I really don't want. I mean, I know I could drop it, but I feel like I should hang on to it just in case I unexpectedly discover a use for it. Let's read this other scroll. Remove curse. And it removed itself. Which is fine, doesn't really matter. Okay, beat this thing down. Do some more reading. Oh no, we've tried that already and nothing happened, which means whatever it affects wasn't applicable to us at that time. Alright, what can I chuck? Murky potion, fruit juice, paralysis. Let's use paralysis on him. There we go. Doesn't seem very paralysed, but we still won, so that's what matters. Oh god, don't want one of those. I am not equipped to deal with one of those exploratory door things. Alright. Put some more enemies down. Fruit juice, create monster. The kitten drank the fruit juice, which is fine, didn't cost me anything. I never think to actually feed my pet, so let's do that now. Let's feed him with goblin innards. Doesn't seem to be poisoned or anything, so hopefully he's happy. And we'll eat some giant rat meat to make ourselves full. Ringmail suit. You know, we're not actually using any magic, so I don't feel like it's a gamble putting on armour. Battle Magery. Metal equipment has a 20% lower penalty on spellcasting. So that does confirm that metal armour will affect your spellcasting ability. Weapon precision. Magic precision. The thing is, though, I don't have any magic. And I'm not using any mana. So that doesn't seem particularly fruitful. So really, weapon precision and gastronomy seem to be the best choices. I'm going to go with weapon precision, simply because I'm doing so much bashing of stuff with sticks. Come on. I mean, I'm relying on physical combat, so physical combat skills seem to make the most sense. Oh, shit! Alright, I don't know what the Murky Potion is, let's just chuck it and hope for the best. Murky Potion shatters, it inflicted some damage, but other than that I don't know what happened. Come on, survive this, survive this. There we go, another level. We don't have the healing skill, though, that accelerates our ability to heal. Let's go with gastronomy for food purposes, before we kill this goblin. Okay. Have we got any food lying on the floor? No. Alright, well, let's have a rest to get some of our health back, and then we'll read... no, we won't read. Actually, yeah, let's use Scroll of Identify to identify... I'm tempted to identify that scroll, but instead I'm going to identify the ringmail suit. Okay, it's not cursed. The boots are also not cursed, and the shield is also not cursed. And the gem is a froststone. So, since I'm not actually using any magic, I don't feel too bad about putting on some metal armour. Okay, I was interrupted mid-change. That's just rude. What's wrong with you? So let's put all this stuff on. There we go. Don't look so much like a sorcerer anymore, do we? No, I don't want to investigate. I want to pick up the gem. You fucker! That's exactly what I didn't want. Oh. Oh, okay. So the staff is a two-handed weapon, so I'm going to have to unequip the shield. But I will keep my armour on, at least. I'm doing surprisingly well, just tanking it out here. Okay, what have we got? I'm going to go weapon precision again. I think it said we can increase our skill there. Yep, polearm skill, which we're presumably getting from using a staff in combat. What about all this stuff? Anything laying around here? Kobold innards, which are usually poisonous, and some weapons that I don't want. Okay. Gem, whatever. Ah, this is where we didn't come to before because I was avoiding that door. Let's continue avoiding that. We're still in the throes of this one. Might as well finish what we started. Come on, down you go. Down you go. Okay, I'm going to have to quaff some healing. Potion of healing. Oh god, I thought I had more time. They inflicted enormous damage at the end there. Well, after 25 minutes of futility, I think I'm going to knock it on the head there for today. On the morose site of Bendrew the Sinister's badly punctuated headstone. See, no full stop after the P. Or as you Americans would say, a period. Here it's called a full stop. Killed by a large kobold wielding a +0 short sword, a mere 200 feet down. Most of our stuff is glass, as before. And we knew about most of the potions already, nothing too exciting there. Repair armour could have been useful eventually. But yeah, nothing too remarkable. Anyway, thanks for watching. Come back the next time. We seem to be following this pattern at the moment of a futile many deaths episode and then a moderately successful episode. So come back next time and see whether we have a half-decent run then. And until you come back for the next episode, bye for now.